because like that's what I'm saying, like every county that you go to or like their work is usually they have a pay structure, and they
Okay.
make sure that they maintain the whole median economy and like income and other things around.
Interesting.
So that's
Interesting.
how like the whole company functions. Though you think uh you think the Cali guys are earning more, but
But
their
they're also
rents
paying a lot more.
they are paying a lot.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
goes for like
I've
the hosting guys.
others, other people have
Yeah,
spoken a lot about the kind of differences that happen or that
yeah,
people see
exactly.
in their pay because of staying in California versus somewhere
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
It can
Like
be
say
as
so
much
many
as
people
double.
double. Yeah, exactly. In New York, people staying in New York spend more. But people staying right next to Jersey City or New Jersey, they have like different things. They get more when they file tax returns and all that. So there are like different possible scenarios. Just figure it out. Take a job first, then just like flow, like figure it out what exactly the flow you want, and then maybe the second shift is a very important one. That's what I feel, rather than the first shift. Yeah,
Correct. You're very true. You're very correct. And so moving on to the last section of the
last part.
episode.
Okay, yeah.
So you've talked a lot. I mean, you've given several small pieces of advice here and there, right? Beginning from when you step into the campus, you have to the three things that you mentioned. Now, apart from all of that, is there some advice that you received that you think was really good?
Uh, yes. So okay. So I had this uncle, my father's friend. He was here in Boston, and he gave me one great advice. Was
Mm-hmm.
when I started making money with my internship, I
Hmm.
was like as passionate as Gary Vee says, like start
Catch.
something, or Gary Vee, yeah, start
Yeah,
something, do this, yeah. You Grant
yeah,
said
yeah.
like invest in real estate and everything, and I was like, okay, let's. I had good chunk of money that I
Hmm.
saved. I paid my fees and everything, and a good chunk of money that I saved for, and I said like I would invest this money in real estate
Hmm.
for like passive thing, right? Like
Hmm.
somewhere down the line, I will make $300 $400 a month, and that would be my net profit and all that weird things that you're fascinated on YouTube, correct? Uh, so just like talking to that uncle, he said me, let me take you as person A and let me take myself as person B.
Hmm.
Okay. At an age of 25, you start investing in real estate, and you
Hmm.
you settle for a 10 to 20% return.
Hmm.
Okay. At an age of that age of B, his uncle, he starts again a real estate at an age of 50, because that
Hmm.
was at his age, right? And he has 10x the money I have,
Hmm.
because he's obviously. And he says, then what is the difference between me and you? We both are making 20%.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't get it for the first time, to be very honest. You are not getting it, right? Like there's
No,
very simple. Yeah.
that's yeah something missing. Yeah.
There's something, yeah, we are missing. Then he said again, he said the same thing 2 or 3 times. This happens on a bar table at his place. We sit on a bar table, and he explains me this. Uh, and I graduated like the same thing, right? We both are making money. Though I am making 10x less than you, you're making 10x more than me, because you infused 10 times larger. Then he said me, look properly. At an age of 25 and at an age of 50, we both would be making same money. Then your 25 years of age means nothing,
Hmm.
or the 25 years means nothing,
Hmm.
right?
Okay.
So start looking for something that you can build other than going for any passive thing or like that.
Hmm.
That's when
Okay.
things started hitting me that you can actually buy. So he's an angel investor now, right?
Hmm.
But that's like so maybe that's where he's come from, like start investing in businesses, right? So,
Hmm.
yeah,
Like, so the focus is on growth here, essentially. Correct.
exactly. So try, like, it's basically simple thing that from 20 to 30 or something, like try getting into growth rather than sitting back and relaxing,
Rather
right?
than stay
Because
steady,
money at
stable, but small chunks, something
small
that
chunks
can
go for sprints,
compounds
yeah,
quickly.
quickly, yeah. And passive income is something that can be always set up, because real estate is always would always be there. There would be 15-month cycle of rise and fall. You can just get in, get out anytime you want. And also, he was very passionate about talking about NFT back to me in 2019.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he is
So he was
actually
like,
like Gary V style.
yeah, he's pretty much like that. But he was, that was the information like I would really, that really hit me hard. That,
Interesting. Very nice.
yeah,
Very
because
nice.
yeah, and also like he said that, like say if you don't have that much money to buy a company,
Hmm.
maybe invest in a stock,
Hmm.
correct?
Yeah.
But when you
That
say
is
stock,
always an
like
option.
that is always an option. But then when you say when you go for a stock, then he said like never go for a dividend income stock,
Hmm. Yep.
right, in
Makes
your
sense.
30s. Make like that was his, like he was very pro growth thing, and like he
Correct.
had his calculations, and he explained me that there is no point for you at your age to invest in a dividend or a blue chip company. Start with mid cap or small cap for which you think that tech would
Very
blast.
right.
Yeah.
Very true.
So
Very true.
that was
Of
something
course,
that hit me.
there is obviously risk in investing
Obviously, there is
in
risk everywhere,
small
right?
cap or mid cap, but I think a good place to start, because since you mentioned stocks, a good place to start for people looking to invest in the US stock market,
Yeah.
invest or trade if they have some time, would be William O'Neill's How to Make Money
Uh,
in Stocks.
yeah, I
Uh,
always keep that.
that's
Oh,
the one. Correct.
yeah.
This is a good
And
book. I think
this is a
his
very good book, Can Slim
Can
Method.
Slim
Yeah.
method is evergreen.
Oh,
Like
amazing.
it has
Evergreen.
worked in in the early 1900s. It worked. It
70s,
still
yeah.
works.
80s.
Correct. So that
Exactly.
book
No, it
is
works.
the best place to
Same
start.
goes with trading in zones and
Trading in
understanding
the
chart
zone, trading
analysis.
like a stock market wizard, Mark Minervini.
Is it? Yeah, yeah, and also this Buffett things, Benjamin Graham's The Intelligent
Yes,
Investor.
The
That is also a
Intelligent
nice book.
Investor. Very nice book.
Yeah.
And in fact, there
Also,
is this
like,
other book, The Psychology of Money. It is also good.
yeah, they are. But if you really want to understand, I think one book I read was a random walk down the Wall Street. If you don't have much of fundamental or technical or charting thing, just talk to people, right? Uh,
Hmm.
Find the best place
Interesting.
where you get your catered knowledge or distinct knowledge. Go there, talk to people,
Correct.
right? There is no simpler thing that you can do other than this, correct? And
Yeah.
in the space that you mentioned, right, my cousin thing. So he asked me like, what course should I select in computer science, because he did his bachelor's in computer science.
Hmm.
I'm like, dude, you have to select your own courses. I won't be helping you with like what courses you want to select, because that is subject to change according to time. Because and I also asked him to like take take some money, like something that you think lasts you for a month or two, and go to uh, like if he's in computer science, go to Bangalore or maybe Gurgaon, explore it, go to people, talk to people, or just go to your city where you find maximum tech jobs in your city, talk to them and just see what things are. And if you get a job, just go get a job, correct? Work for
Yeah.
3 or 4 months or 6 months with them. They would be like crushing you, believe me, they would be crushing you. I did an internship for
100%.
a startup in Ahmedabad. Man, they practically treat you like trash, correct? They make sure that you get all the things done. They have to-do list,
Right.
they have to-do
Right.
list for you, they have like checklist for you after you come back. And like, but
Yeah. Yeah.
before coming to America, just make sure you live by yourself in different city. Make sure you
Hmm.
all the friends or all the what do you call, people you talk to are your own network guys. They are not your father's friends or your friends or like that.
Correct. Correct.
No,
Correct.
start doing that thing. What does is like it initially takes you out of your comfort zone. Other than that, what changes is you get to know a different world where you are completely treated as a stranger, right? So all of a sudden the pressure is on you that you have to perform or you have to say this wizardly very wise words every time someone talks to you or something like that. So
Yeah.
do it or practice it for, and that this won't be done in your hometown or the place you're staying there, believe me.
Yeah. So would
So
this
yeah,
be what you mentioned? Would this be, the one of the top pieces of advice that you would like to give to people thinking of going
exactly, yeah.
abroad for a master's or to work? So this would be at
Yeah,
least in the top of your advice
very.
list.
This would be the first thing. Like if you're thinking of, let's say, if
Excellent.
you're thinking of coming into fall,
Yeah.
take some time from February or March.
Hmm.
Like that would be like second three. Yeah, then you have 5 months, or like from 1st of January, move to a new city. Just take 1 month of rest
Basically, try
from your.
and explore what is already there near you instead of.
No, no, yeah, exactly, yeah. Because America doesn't give you anything different uh, that India won't, or like or your hometown won't. Because
Correct.
what America takes you is like it like takes you away from your all your comfort zones, correct, and just pushes you with all the people of your same age and who are there
It's
for
a
you.
new
Just
life.
like
It's a very new,
it's a
different
new
life.
life.
It's a
Yeah,
new.
there is no restrictions. There's no restrictions. Do what you want to do. Everything is so accessible. To be very honest, but you are here to explore things that you thought were not available for you in India. So like try exploring that things in India first, correct? Because you thought, who knows, things might change s- when you try.
All right. So what you said, I think, I mean, it's quite different from what I've heard from others, honestly.
Okay.
Your perspectives are a little, a little more on the aggressive side, but I
Oh,
think it's still valid. Like people should
yeah,
definitely try and explore, stuff in their own countries, whether it is India, whether it is something else,
exactly. Yeah.
rather than thinking about
Just
going to the US. Yeah, just because of some
like,
assumptions or stuff they've heard from
mm,
others without exploring. How do you know?
yes, I practically think like there are ample opportunities in America to be very sure, to like very exact. But you have to figure out what do you want to do it. Until and unless that,
Hmm.
like, what would you do with lots and lots of options? You just create a whole like imaginary set of problems that you keep on churning it to right, but that might not be a problem for you,
Right.
correct?
Right.
So that's what I think. Like, maybe I may be aggressive because
No, no, it's good. It's not.
no,
There's
no,
no
I
wrong
get
or
it.
right. Yeah, there's
Right,
no
yeah,
wrong or
exactly.
right. Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm actually pretty happy that you are presenting these perspectives because
Yeah,
very few people will tell others about the some of the harsh realities that
things,
are there.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it is
exactly,
it
yeah,
is
because
yeah,
it is what it is, right? There is nothing to like sugarcoat it or
of course, of course.
uh like it's not
Yeah,
like this is like a surprise package for you, right?
yeah,
This
yeah,
comes
and
along with
also
it, right? It's like TNC, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
everybody has, their own experiences.
Mm.
Somebody may say that like in one of the previous episodes, that person was he originally planned to come back to India. Like that was, he was very set on that. But he's enjoying his life so much there that he wants to settle there for the long term. Like he's going through the green card process and all of that, which was
Oh,
not in the original plan at all.
Yeah, exactly. Even my even my original picture was I really wanted a penthouse in Ahmedabad where I could have my coffee. That was the like dream I had for like 42 at 42.
And this brings me to the last question, which I tend to ask everybody,
Sure.
just because of the diverse responses that I get. You envision yourself, in a penthouse in Ahmedabad, sipping coffee
Yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah.
That at whatever 40, 42 age, that would have been your definition of maybe success in life at some point.
Yeah.
So, how has that changed? When would you consider yourself to be successful now? I mean, what is your definition of success now?
Uh, Very nicely asked. What? So for now, my goal of 42 has changed. To be very honest,
Of
uh,
course.
that was more of Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. But now, I my next goal is buying buying or investing in a startup kind of thing where
Like,
you
correct,
can
correct.
like take a significant chunk, and you can, because it's okay, right? Like, I'm not getting that crazy ideas that I follow, and that could be a potential company, and I don't see myself. Maybe down the line, who knows if some idea clicks or not. But I really see myself working with a startup, and I really wanted to do this thing that I invest in a startup and like go on that journey and be an investor kind of thing. So to me, success again, it's something that is not tangible, right? Like money defines you and other things, but if you are at point A and you get stuck and you make a call and you get to point B, correct, and that is done with just a phone call and uh no other money or can solve it. I think that's a success, because that shows how great network you have set up for yourself, right?
Interesting.
Because ultimately you getting your or your good or your families or friends work done with your network, and same applies vice versa. Like, they also help, can ask me if they want to get their work done. But uh so that is the whole how I define success. Is if you are stuck at a if you're stuck with something and you have someone to call to, and that person can get things done, then I think you are successful.
Very
And
well said.
that not mean might be in just one stream, but like in multiple, right?
Of
Because
course, of course.
yeah, you get a problem in anywhere, any part of world, and
Yeah,
with
yeah.
any industry. So yeah, if you can solve that with just a phone call, you're good.
I like your answer. Very well said. I think this is a great way to end this episode, and
Yeah.
this is the longest so far.
Okay.
I'm sure this will
Yeah.
be, even after editing, I'm sure this is going to be well
Oh,
over an hour,
sure.
1 hour and a half. So I'm
Oh man,
really
yeah,
happy that we were
super.
able to talk,
Yeah, exactly. I
and
love talking this.
really, really good, really, really good insights from you. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
great.
Anand.
Right.
Um, thank you so much once again. I'm sure this will be very helpful to a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly. Anytime if you say something, just let me know. I really enjoyed talking and sharing the insights.
I hope you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful. If you did, please share this within your network and please subscribe to stay tuned. Thank you.